asked her, like, do you believe me, mommy? And she said, like, no, I asked her, do you think I'm lying? That's what I asked her. And she said, are you? And after that, I ain't gonna lie, I grew a hate for my mom. I was cool vibes that night, and he got me a lift home. I don't think I've ever told John about this too, so if he hears about this, it's crazy. He pulls back up to my neighborhood, but goes in the back of the neighborhood, of where, not my neighborhood, is where my folks were staying at, or whatever the case may be, and goes to the back of where they were staying at, and parked up somewhere. He's I'm gonna just finish my blunt, woo, wop, wop, wop. And he gets in the back seat with me.
Come on.
Therapy shit, Marcus.
Come on.
Come on.
No, stay here. Stay here until it comes out. Stay here until it comes out. Stay in it. You good. You good, okay? You say nobody ever listens?
God for us to all meet like this. We heard. Nothing but God. Nothing but God. All what's left,
Oh, thank you. I have a praying grandmother. I'm so thankful for my grandmother because I didn't see nothing but God today.
What's up, YouTube? Marcus IRL, my new channel, a behind-the-scenes peek into my life as a dad, a content creator, and a man. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, because I'm gonna be going live, and you never know what you might see. So go subscribe now. Marcus IRL. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, doing great, doing great. It's a beautiful day out here, and my man just introduced me to you, so I'm more than happy to talk, man. And so, first and foremost, are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. How long have you been homeless?
Pretty much all my life. I grew up with, I'm the oldest of 8 kids. My mom has, well, 8 kids altogether. I'm the oldest of 7.
Okay.
And she has 5 girls, 3 boys. And I never really had a stable place to live growing up. I always grew up, you know, from this place to that place, this place, that place, and then it just trickled down to, like, once I turned to a teenager, I got taken away from my mom.
What age?
About, what is like 8th grade?
Like 13?
A little younger than that, because I think I was like 12, 11.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
because I graduated. I would graduate when I was 17.
Okay. So yeah, you was a year early type deal.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. So
Why did you get taken from your mom?
Because her boyfriend, at the time I didn't know my mom was like, you know, back in the day everybody did the white girl and stuff like that, and I didn't know like she was doing that. So you know, like she would get drunk, and I was just thinking it was her being drunk, but they would fight a lot, do a whole bunch of extra stuff. She was knocked out on the couch one night. I'm thinking he was drunk or whatever. My little brother at the time, he was sleeping in the playpen crying his eyes out. So I get in the playpen with him, and I went to sleep in there because I ended up falling asleep with him. The stepdad came and woke me up and was like, go in the room. So I'm like, I don't have no respect for him because, you know, he's gonna put his hands on my mom and stuff like that. So I really don't be studying him. Woke me up again, go in the room. So I go in the room, and when I went in the room, he was like, First he came in there, turned the TV off. Then he came to the edge of the bed. This is like when I was really young too. So it was like, hey.
Is this like that 11-year-old age that you were talking about?
Yeah, I was in 8th grade.
So 11 to 12 type deal. So okay.
So we were staying with his uncle at the time in 1 bedroom. It was like a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, but the other people were staying there. So me and my siblings, like, it was 6 of us piled up on 1 bed. And they peed in the bed and everything else. So I didn't. So,
right.
You know, but we all slept in there. They was all piled up on the bed. I found me a little corner. I went to the top of the bed and was finna go back to sleep. And he came in and turned the TV off, and then he was like, he was coming inside of, he was acting like he was like coming, I guess, I don't know, but he came at the edge of the bed. As soon as he came at the edge of the bed, I hopped up and I went in there with my mom. I started crying. And no, before that, before he came at the edge of the bed, he came in and he told me to come out the room. And when I came out the room, he asked me, do you want to make $50? And I'm like, huh? Do you want to make $50? Huh? I kept saying huh to make sure I'm making sure I'm not just sleep here and shit. Yeah. Right. So I'm like, huh? And he's like, never mind. And I'm like, okay. So I go back in the room, and that's when he tried to come at the edge of the bed, and I hopped up and I went in there with my mom. I started crying. She woke up like, what's wrong with you? I didn't say nothing. I just slept behind her the whole night. And then the next morning, I don't know, I was really blacked out from like that whole situation. Like, why would why would he try me like that? Like, I don't know.
Was that the first time anything had ever happened to you like that?
Yes, and my mom always told me if anything ever like that, if anybody ever tried, because we've been in shelters and stuff since I told you since I was younger. So I've been around situations where a guy tried to lure me in the bathroom one time, me and my little sister, and I'm just smart. I didn't just go and, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do everything.
Right,
like,
right, you wasn't green, basically.
Like, you know, my hair green. I wasn't green.
You've grown up in situations where you've had to become aware
of my
a little bit younger.
Yeah, and I had siblings, so I was always overprotective over them. And the oldest, like,
so when you went to your mom and told her, what was her reaction?
She was like, she just like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. So she called him out there, and then they eventually made me go in the house. Like, they were talking about it, and he was talking like, nah, I ain't would never. You know, she just was sitting there quiet, like, just blank. My mom suffers from bipolar disorder. I think I do too. I was diagnosed in the hospital. So I don't know. Like, she gets to this mode where she just blanks out, and she just be sitting there just stuck, like, just staring. So she wasn't saying nothing, and then it was go in the house. And I went in the house, I'm listening through the window, and he's just saying, these kids don't love you, they don't even respect you. Look, you know what I'm saying? Just making her, basically trying to tell her, like, they don't even fuck with you like that. She's trying to lie because she don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to, like, manipulate my mom. I heard it, and I heard her going for it. She wasn't saying nothing. At first it was, nah, because that's my child. My child, though. And it went from that to her not saying nothing again.
Right. So
I'm like, okay, she's listening to this nigga. And then after, you know, I come outside because he came back in, I came back, and then I came out. And when I came out, sat next to her, he acted like, he was like, I got to go to work. He went in the house. When he went in the house and he tried to kiss her, like, because he was leaving, like he was going to go to work, he tried to kiss her, and she kind of, like, moved her cheek. Mm-hmm. And then something like the fact that he even tried to do that makes me feel like, you know, so I asked her, like, do you believe me, mommy? And she said, like, no, I asked her, do you think I'm lying? That's what I asked her. And she said, are you? And after that, I ain't gonna lie, I grew a hate for my mom. I definitely did. I'm not.
How'd you end up in defects, though? Like, after
that, I grew a hate for her, and I told her I hated her. One night, I was being bad in school. I started just doing a lot of bad shit. I was an A+ student. I love science. I had higher grades than the people in my school, and that was in honors classes. And I went and told her I hated her one night, and she beat the shit out of me. I'm talking about black both my eyes out, bust the blood vessels in my eye, and some more stuff. And after that, I had to go to school like that, and my teacher seen me and was like,
and that's how you end up in defects.
Yeah, they was like, what the hell's
mandatory
wrong with her?
reporter.
So after that, I was in defects up until I was 19 years old, and I got pregnant with my firstborn Rael when I was 17.
So you were saying something happened with his pregnancy. What was it that happened?
When I was pregnant with Rael, I had a friend that I was just like getting to meet or whatever. I was about... Hey, don't do that again. I had a friend that was, I was just getting to meet him or whatever like that. He was cool, his name's John or whatever. Hey, John. So, I was cool vibes that night, and he got me a lift home. I don't think I've ever told John about this too, so if he hears about this, it's crazy. The guy asked me when I got in the car, do it smell like weed in here? I was like, no, yes. I lied. But, you know, I didn't, you know, I was just quiet pretty much the whole ride. And he was just like questioning me, asking me a whole bunch of questions, and just, we were talking at first. At first it was like cool, cordial talking, then it started seeming like he was trying to be my man talk. And I'm just like, you know, I started getting quiet because I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to go home. And he's like, do you mind if I stop and get gas? Okay. Because I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm not trying to be stuck out here with your ass.
Right.
Like, go ahead, stop and get gas. And we was coming from Villa Rica going all the way back to the east side, if you know where that's at.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, go ahead, get gas. He stopped, he get gas. He stopped, rolled up, started playing his music, turned the lift thing off. Talking about, yeah, you right up the street from your house, so we good, you don't need da-da-da-da. So I'm in the back seat now. I think I texted and seen where my aunties was at, like if they was at the house, they weren't there yet. So I'm just like, I'm kind of getting nervous now. Like, I don't know what he got going on, but, you know, he's asking me if I want to smoke. Mind you, I'm big 7 months pregnant. I'm looking at him like, no.
Right.
Like, are you dumb? And then I don't know I don't even smoke swishers anyway. Couldn't get me there, so I was not going. So he's smoking and stuff like that, and he ended up getting in the back seat with me. Once he pulls back up to my neighborhood, but goes in the back of the neighborhood, of where, not my neighborhood, is where my folks were staying at, or whatever the case may be, and goes to the back of where they were staying at, and parked up somewhere. He's I'm gonna just finish my blunt, woo, wop, wop, wop. And he gets in the back seat with me, and like as I'm like, you know, in the back seat, I'm not really like, you know, I'm not trying to like, I'm like, you know, like he's trying to touch on me and stuff like that. I'm, you know, I'm cool, like, no, but let me just eat it. You know how guys get to, let me just eat it. Let me just put my tongue, and forcefully like trying to pull my pants down. Like as I'm pulling them up, he's pulling them down. And
right.
I'm okay. Like I'm okay. Like I'm okay. Like no, like I'm trying to tell him no. Like I'm okay. And he's like, he just continuously trying to pull my pants down. And I don't know.
I can see that this is triggering. Like, I saw how you just started staring in a blank space real quick.
Yeah, but
so he just kind of forced it? Like,
yeah, like he was just forcefully trying to eat my vaginas and stuff, and then he's got on top of me. And I'm big as like I can't really maneuver in this big ass car, but like I ended up me and him off of me. He didn't do no ejaculation. I don't believe. There was none of that. But he got off of me and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry. What the f you think you was trying to do then, bitch? So, after all of that, I ended up getting out the car. Like he get back in the front seat. I'm like, could you unlock the door? He unlocked the door, and I'm like, can I get your number? Yeah, I got that number. The nigga blocked me though, because I tried to like set him up, and I guess he figured, but so he blocked me. I think his name was Black. That's what he told me his name was. He was 33 years old, same age my mom was at the time. And that's what I told him as well, like, oh, you're the same age as my mom. And he said something about he lived in Alabama. Oh, my mom lives in Alabama. So, you know, I'm telling him.
And this was at 17?
Yeah.
You were 17?
Yeah.
Were you still in foster care at that point, or?
Yes, I was in foster care, but I was like with family members kind of hopping around at the time. And because, you know, at this point I was pregnant and stuff like that. So, you know, family was more involved in my life. And, you know, that's even how I got pregnant, because I started getting a little more willy-nilly being outside. You know, me being pregnant was not like, I didn't plan or nothing. I was not just a fast girl. I was fast clearly because I was out here having sex before when I wasn't supposed to. But I just should have been sitting my ass down.
Because how old is?
Rael is 2, so this happened in 2022.
Okay. So, wow. I mean, because prior to that, besides the incident with the stepdad, had any other sexual assaults occurred?
Yeah, like before then, like something happened with my auntie. I went to a party and somebody, he did eat me out without my permission. I was bleeding.
You say who did?
Some boy, I didn't know him at all. I was drunk and I was like 16 at the time. I never drank before in my life, and I was drinking Remy Ma. I remember it. That's why I never drink Remy Ma ever again in my life. But I was remembering, you know, I was, you know, with friends and stuff like that, and it's a lot of stuff I don't want to say in here just in case it does go viral, but some stuff was there happening there, and I ended up in, you know, the girls that was laying there, they were awake and they heard me saying no, but they woke up after I, you know, got him off of me, and my, you know, people come out the bathroom and stuff like that. They woke up, and I'm like, so y'all was up the whole time? Y'all just basically let him do that to me? Y'all know I was telling him no. Mind you, I got hair down there, I'm bleeding and some more stuff, so I was not on none of that type of time.
Right.
But I'm drunk. I don't drink at all. I'm 16 years old. I don't supposed to be even drinking. So, you know.
That was the boy that was like around your age or whatever?
No, he was like, I think he was like 22 at the time. I didn't know that man. It was one of the, whoever friends was there, that was one of their friends. I didn't know he was even coming. So, and when I told like my aunt's friend about it, he got so mad at me. Like he told, like he's the one who told my family, because I didn't tell nobody. He told my auntie, then my auntie told my grandma, then my mom found out through my grandma, and my mom was trying to call the police, and it was just a lot. And but you know, after that situation, it was like, you know, my auntie was still, I think, messing with one of the guys or something like that. So they were on some like, you could get her in trouble, and you know, I don't know. So I just felt like y'all don't give a about me. Like
everything just gets swept under the rug.
Yeah, like nobody cares about
gets...
certain stuff like that. So it's like, why say something when it happened to me with Rael? Why even say something? I got out the car and I didn't even fucking see where I was walking. I just was walking. I didn't say shit. And I remember I seen Miko, and he was just looking at me, and he's like, "Are you okay, Vaeh?" And I heard him saying my name, but I couldn't say shit. I just couldn't say nothing. I'm just looking. He started walking up to the car. That nigga, you know, walking up to the car. The nigga just pulled off real fast. Nico like looking at the car, like watching the car walk out, like trying to like walk up on the car, and the man just skirted off, and he's like, who that is there? And he asked me where his brothers is at, and I just didn't say nothing, and he just like, bruh, and he just walked off. And I went in the house, and I just went in the bathroom, and I just started crying in the bathroom. And then my auntie came. I remember crying in the car ride. I didn't say nothing. I went home, and then my baby, I have no support my first pregnancy, like none at all. Like I was
Same dad with these two?
No, he's
a
different dad. But
is the dad active and present in either one of their situations?
my firstborn, no, he was not active and present at all. His father, he's like a mental abuser, honestly, a narcissist. He don't care about no like mental. He only cares about himself. He's very for self, and it's like if you make him feel some type of way, he gonna make you feel some type of way, whether if it's pain or not. Like,
are y'all pretty much around the same age type deal?
He's 28.
28?
He's about to be 28 in
Okay.
April 24th.
Not quite the same age. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay. Because at this point, like, sounds like you have some family somewhere, right? What is the reason that we're homeless or whatever? What is the reason? Can we not, get back with family or whatever?
Yeah, like I feel like I kind of burned a lot of bridges. I'm not a fake ass. I'm not a fake person. Like I burnt a lot of bridges in my life.
Like by doing what?
Just my mouth, my anger, not knowing how to just be, just like be the peace sometimes. Like I always feel like I gotta express how I feel. I gotta do stuff like that. Sometimes I just chill, just lock in, just take time to just really, you know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, right? When you have that type of trauma inside you that's unresolved, unprocessed, you're gonna have those moments. You're gonna be acting out and doing things that you probably shouldn't act this way or do this.
I always hear, like, I say that for myself, but it's no excuse. No excuse.
Well, because it sounds like what's going on, right? Have you ever talked to like a professional about any of this stuff?
No. Hey, over here. Stay away from that street. I don't like street games. When I was younger, I talked to a professional because I did self-harm a lot growing up. Still kind of did as I was pregnant, and like my first times around and stuff, that's what I was getting into with Rael and stuff like that. But I talked to professionals for that and stuff because my dad passed away when I was 2. He was set up by his friends and shot in the back of his head.
My condolences for sure.
Thank you. And so I never got a chance to meet him, and it just made me very like I didn't have that manly figure in my life. So it's like I feel like men see me and they see me as, oh, she don't have a man that taught her anything about what men are supposed to be. So let me control.
They see a young girl that doesn't have any protection.
Yeah, I don't have no type of either or guidance to know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so they see that and they like, they don't want to be my man. They don't want to be somebody that loves me. They want to be somebody that can control me, and I'm gonna take care of her. That's what this is what his dad always told me. I want to take care of you. I want to take care of you and make you be this, and instead of you actually loving and pouring something into me, I'm gonna take care of you and build you. I'm gonna build you. That's what you're gonna do. Like a father would do, right? A father would take care of you and, you know what I'm saying, nurture you and stuff like that. But it's like, you're not my dad. You're not my dad. You're supposed to be my man and all that. Then that's what you're supposed to be, because a dad beats you.
Do you typically go for older guys?
Nah, a little bit older than me, but he's the oldest guy I've ever talked to.
Okay. But I was about to say, a lot of people that have those type of issues
usually start
they tend to date and go after, older guys or whatever. So
that's what I hear. But
okay, so at this point, because, have you ever talked to like your mom or your people about how you feel about these things?
My mom's been through something in herself she never speaks on. So it's like, it's not, my family's the type of people, they don't speak on stuff. Like, my family's Caribbean, Guyanese.
Yeah, that's
so
toxic.
Yeah,
my family's Caribbean too, so I'm
you
aware.
already know how we might be beefing about something, but we just won't speak to each other for a long time. Then we see each other, it might be cordial. Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Keep it going. Like, you know how it is. So it's like, that's just my family, and it hurts because it's like, I need y'all. Like, I really need them. I need them, and I'm out here like.
Well, if you could, we never know who's watching, right? One of the things we do on this channel is have conversations with people that are not right in front of us. Helps us to get out all how we feel and everything else. If you could, talk to your people, talk to your family. You was just saying you need them, this and that. Talk to them, look them dead in the camera, and give a heartfelt message to them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for I keep messing up, and I'm sorry because I know that y'all keep giving me chances after chances after chances that I really don't even deserve. I don't deserve them because, you know, like it don't take that many chances for you to just get it right. I know it don't, because I've seen, you know what I'm saying, many of my cousins do it, and I'm sorry. I really am. I'm going to get better too. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I don't have much help. I don't have many people around me that are trying to help me for real, and not trying to break me down. But I have myself, and I have my kids now. My kids wasn't with me, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago due to the baby daddies trying to play games and stuff. But I have my kids now, and this is who I'm doing it for. I didn't have nothing to live for, and I have something to live for now.
So and things have changed now.
I'm going to do better. I'm going to get better.
So are you asking them for another chance? Is what I'm hearing?
No, I don't want another chance. I'm going to just show them that I can do better, because they don't like the way my family just tell me to get out their house with my kids. It shows like it lets me know that they're to a point they don't care no more. And it's the only thing I can do is do better. That's the only thing I can do, and I have to do it.
I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it. Well, listen, on that note, if anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, you have a way for them to do that? They have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
You can reach, like, to talk to me and stuff like that. My Instagram is Nevaeh with 2 H's, Nevaeh, heaven spelled backwards with 2 H's, 555. And my Cash App is vaehcash, CASH. Yeah, that's it.
vaehcash?
Yes, and this is my son right here.
Yeah, we got a little fella, man, and we got this other handsome fella. All right, so you got your 2 handsome fellas.
Yeah,
here.
I'm working towards getting me and us a place right now. Like, that's what my goal is. I'm in a shelter because I went to the restoration house before, and I was pregnant with Hakai at the time. I just got out of jail because my baby father and his other baby mama, that's a whole nother story. I was in a kind of a throuple with his dad or whatever.
Oh, hold on now.
Yeah.
We got some more stuff to talk about. All right. Well, look, we're not gonna get too deep into it but we'll do that on the next one. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, we really appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best. Okay.
Thank you so
much. Make sure you have a good one.
God bless y'all.
All right.
You always
Come
got
on.
negative energy.
Come on.
Therapy shit, Marcus.
Come on.
Come on.
No, stay here. Stay here until it comes out. Stay here until it comes out. Stay in it. You good. You good, okay? You said nobody ever listens?
God for us to all meet like this. You heard me? Nothing but God. Nothing but God. All of us let
Oh, thank you. I have a praying grandmother. I'm so thankful for my grandmother because I didn't see nothing but God today. Like, just going to the bus station, these people giving me free car, people giving me money to get on the bus. Like, I'm just so blessed. The fact that I even got